all these hours, right?
Right.
But
Trying to make up for it.
now we did this without understanding politics. And then, so therefore, the school system was removing the technical trade programs. Most of the schools used to be set up based off technical skills.
Yes.
You know, South Division had electronics, uh, Tech had mechanics and a few other
It
things.
had mechanics, woodworking, electronics, engine working. I keep going because I
Yeah,
went there.
yeah,
So
but
yeah,
Tech was
they had,
specialty for that. But
yeah,
various schools, schools had a specific trade that you could
right,
learn, or you
right.
go that you could opt
Yes,
into, and you could complete that trade with a
yes,
skill, basically a vocational
yes,
degree, right?
yes. You're absolutely correct.
So we didn't understand the politics of that. So we was making our children consumers. They was doing NAFTA, moving your jobs, you making your kids consumers. So there was no jobs for them to maintain that consumerism. But this
Right,
come from us not being educated about politics, right?
right,
They're not going because they're not doing that in school, and we're not doing it when we come home.
right,
See, all education got to be redone when children get home. And this is what Carnegie Wilson was explaining to us. And for us, it's a difficult task because we have to re-educate ourselves as parents.
right,
We have to learn civics, how politics work,
right,
so so that we can do the politics for them. This is what he was talking about in the miseducation of the Negro, you
right.
know. So, and because we haven't did the politics, now you look in our community, in our neighborhoods, and you see all these dilapidated houses and
Right,
properties, and then it costs too much to fix them up because we haven't educated ourselves on the political process,
right,
right? Or we might make excuses. This is why college will say we haven't educated ourselves politically. We'll make excuses for, like say we didn't get the George Floyd bill passed. We'll
right,
say the filibuster, right? Why they didn't pass,
right.
right? So I'm gonna say, well, knowing how the filibuster work, I'm gonna say, well, that means the Democrats was too lazy to pass the bill because all they can do is you just got to stay long enough for them to outtalk them.
And that's all it is.
So they was too lazy to pass the George Floyd bill because they weren't gonna sit and wait him out,
Right,
right? So you wasn't significant important enough, but you don't know that. You really think the filibuster is a real excuse, not adding the fact that they passed hundreds of bills without any Republican support.
exactly.
See, so the filibuster don't mean you need 60 votes, but we've been
It
miseducated.
just means you need to wait out the person who's opposing you.
You need 60 votes to bypass him being able to
Right,
debate it. That's what you
exactly.
need the extra 10 votes for.
Right,
But otherwise, he could talk to his blue, and we could sit and wait him out if it take us 3 or 4 days.
or 3 or 4 weeks.
But we gonna pass this George Floyd lynching bill,
Exactly.
right? But we not being educated on the political process, we can't even speak up for our children,
Right,
and we can't educate them on how to speak for themselves to give themselves a voice,
right. When
right?
we don't know how to do it.
Because we volunteer ours away because we're not educated on the process.
Right,
This is what he's talking about.
right.
You know,